Hey everybody, this is Pocket StarCraft 29 coming to you with Game Deuce between Complexity's Cruncher, the red Protoss in the top left corner, against Fnatic KawaiiRice, the bottom right. Last game, if you guys did not watch it, you're about to be spoiled right now. Fnatic KawaiiRice is up 1-0. Did excellent drop plays and just kept Cruncher in his base on the defense constantly and let him do whatever he wanted. KawaiiRice had full map control and he did whatever he wanted. And again, this is from the Evil Geniuses Master Cup League. This is match 2. Match 2. This is a best of 3 series. So this could potentially be the last game of this series. This potential games, week 7 of this tournament, is the semifinals. The next week, or actually the next one, is whoever wins this, whoever team takes this week down, goes into the finals next week. I think it's October 29th. And this is season 6 of the Evil Geniuses Master Cup League. So we will see if Cruncher can come back. He is on the back pedal. Cruncher's a very good player, and we'll see if he makes the adjustments necessary to win this game. This will be on Tal'Darim Altar. Very big map, as you can tell. You see all this is a huge damn map. So another macro heavy map. So not as macro as the last one. Definitely not as macro as the last one. But you can take this natural right here, and there is a choke along well, there is a back way right here, but you could potentially take both of these bases and protect these two right here. I mean, you never know. You got to get creative. Alright, so you're going to see exactly what these guys are going to do. Try to see if KawaiiRice can maintain his dominance from last game, or if Cruncher's going to come back and say, hey dog, I ain't no bitch. Alright, I'm Cruncher, damn it. Alright, I'm Cruncher. What I do is I crunch okay? I crunch people. That's what I do. Alright? So we'll see if he can come back. Cruncher, I hope you do. So we could see a longer series and have just the do or die match at the end. So, command center. KawaiiRice is going for a command center. Makes complete sense. Look at the rush distance between these two bases. Doesn't expect, he realized from last game that Cruncher didn't put on any early game pressure. So he feels safe to throw down this command center and go for this natural. And also he's going to be throwing down 2 more barracks. And we see that Cruncher has the same idea. He's like, you know what? I think I can save. I'm feeling confident. I think I can take this this next expand, and KawaiiRice will see it. So he's gonna know exactly what's going on. He's gonna feel really good about seeing that Nexus going down. He knows there's not any type of foregating or anything like that. So looks good so far. And it looks like this SCV will get murdered and dead. Ugh, he will explode in little tiny little pieces, saying, "Mama, Mama!" And that's it. Your mama can't hear you, son. Bunker going down right there, and he's gonna be taking this quick expand. 5-minute expand. I love when Terrans take quick expands because of all the races. I think our expands are always the slowest. So they will be on 2 bases, each of them, but KawaiiRice's will be up and running first. Not by that much because the probe transfer is coming right now, so not going to be that far ahead of Cruncher right now. So we're going to see if KawaiiRice does any type of drop plays like he did before. And we're going to see if that happens. We're going to see if Cruncher can hold it off. He did a pretty decent job holding it off last game, but KawaiiRice was just too good. So he's going to be moving here, trying to take out these Stalkers. Stalkers are going to be like, hell no, son, I'm getting out of here. Stim pack on the way. Excellent. I love getting stim pack early, because especially in a TVT. Because in a mirror matchup, what I've seen, and work with me here, I don't know much, But in a TVT, what I've seen is that if you're going to do something, it all matters about upgrades. That has nothing to do with what is happening here, but I just want to throw that out there. But getting Stimpak early is great, because these Stalkers can out-micro these Marines if microed correctly, and you want to get that Stimpak to annihilate that right there. So, we see a Robotics Facility, sorry, thinking of Brood War, Robotics Facility coming down for Cruncher. And I'm assuming he's going to get those Colossus again. Those Colossus did a lot of damage, but I don't think it had enough support. We see concussive shells just finished for KawaiiRice. And Stimpak almost done. Maybe he's doing some type of timing push. Factory. Is anyone ever going to build tanks? Ever? Or is he going to do the same thing he did last game? Put a reactor on it. Or alright, he's going to put a reactor and switch it. Damn it. No one likes tanks anymore. No Terrans like tanks. They get Hellions. And that's it. So, we'll see exactly what happens. Sorry about that, you guys. A little bit of technical difficulties. So, we see that a Warp Prism is going to be coming out for Cruncher. Going to be doing a little bit of warp play over here, which I think he was lacking in the last game, seeing that he didn't do any. But, I think it's a really good idea. It's going to throw KawaiiRice a little bit off, hopefully, and it will kind of stop him from, you know, moving out at all. You know, he's going to be afraid of that Warp Prism. So, we're going to see exactly how much damage this does. And he's getting a Dark Shrine, so he's probably going to warp in some Dark Templars. Weapons level 1 for both players. Ground weapons level 1 for both players. And it looks like there's an engagement over here. Force Field's going to be funneling them in, but it looks like he does break up the ramp. Stim. And wow. Oh, and he's going for that Dark Shrine. Almost done. 100 in-game seconds, and he knocks it out in time. That Immortal is out. It's going to be doing a lot of damage to those Marauders and Marines. And it looks like KawaiiRice is going to move out, but doing a lot of damage. I think knocking that Dark Shrine off. For one, he's going to know Dark Shrine's on the way. And for two, he stopped it right when it was about to finish. I mean, and then the Dark Shrine takes a really long time. 100 in-game seconds, that's a long time. So, we see that Cruncher is going to be going for his third base. And he's going to be doing something with this Warp Prism right here. Maybe he's going to wait back here and wait for the Dark Shrine to finish. He's going to be getting Zealot Charge, Zealot Legs. And KawaiiRice is also going to be getting a Combat Shields. So, is going the Marine Marauder Medevac route yet again this game. Hey, it worked last game. Why not? Don't fix it if it's not broken. That's my motto. So, has a lot of minerals. Well, and he just used them all. Wow, what did he spend it on? And he was getting another expansion. So, going for his third base as well. But he's going to have to lift it up and transport it over here when Cruncher already has his base right here. And he did start it a lot sooner. So, let's see if Cruncher can pull ahead. If he can couple this with this drop play, with this Warp Prism play, might send him ahead. And he's gonna force field that ramp, but he is gonna pick him up with these medevacs and just ship him over here. Man, what a waste! What a waste when you use that force field and they just shuttle themselves up there. And he's gonna try to attack here, but it doesn't look like he's going to do that much damage. And the Warp Prism, in the meantime, is going to come right here. And he's going to try to probably warp in some Dark Templars, maybe. Engineering Bay is up, so he could get some turrets. Of course, some turrets. And they are Dark Templar. He's going to send some in. And he's going to try to do as much damage as possible in this base. And he's warping in a couple Zealots and Dark Templars. So, gonna be harassing this mineral line. And let's see if he can do some damage. Let's see how KawaiiRice reacts to this. He's gonna get all those workers out of there. But, pretty decent amount of damage. And with those Zealot legs, he's gonna be able to run at those SCVs. Going for this reactor. Now, reactors take a really long time These attachments take, well, the tech lab doesn't take that long, but the reactor takes a really long time. So, killing a reactor, pretty good. Telling you, pretty good. So, this Dark Templar did do quite a little bit of damage. Had to force his army to come back and 2 scans. And killed off some workers. Workers killed 12. Wow, 12 workers. So, Cruncher did delay mining. Killed off that reactor to produce those medevacs. And he killed that tech lab and forced 2 scans. I'd say that's pretty good. So, ground armor level 1 coming out for Cruncher. We see Cruncher is going to be moving across the field, or not. It's going to back up at the Tal'Darim altar. Going to do a little prayer, and then move out. That's how he's going to do it. So, see, he's going to be warping in more Dark Templar, and he's going for this, he's going for the command center, which he should have been going for the workers, and he went for the turret. Excellent idea to go for the turret, and he split up these Dark Templars. And right now, KawaiiRice is going to think, okay, all the Dark Templars are gone. He's just going to move them back in and do it again. So, see how much damage he can do with this. 1, 2, one-shotting those. 55 damage. Wow. And yet he forces another scan. Really good job. I think Cruncher is doing a really good job keeping KawaiiRice in his base. Excuse me. Keeping KawaiiRice in his base and at the same time going for his 4th. While KawaiiRice is still on 2 bases and he hasn't lifted up this command center and moved it over here. But he does have a Dark Templar there to stop that. He had ground armor level 1 about to finish, and ground weapons level 3 started. So these Protoss army is about to be 3-2. 3-1. Blink on the way. So instead of going a giant zealot-like army composition in Colossi, and I'm sorry. Okay, sorry about that. Didn't put myself on busy. So it looks like Cruncher is going a little bit different. He's going to be getting Blink Stalkers instead of those Zealots and Colossi. I really think he should still get the Colossi though. Has a lot of pylons all over the place. Yeah, just going to be putting proxies all over the place. But I really think those Colossus did a really good job last game. But he made the decision. This is going to be the adjustment he's going to make. Ground armor level 2 on the way. And Mobius reactor. And ground armor level 1 for KawaiiRice. So, this army's about to be 3-2 in a little bit. And looks like KawaiiRice is behind in the upgrades. He's only 1-0. Gonna use another scan to take out that Dark Templar. And is he gonna be moving into this third base? I don't think he knows this third base is here. No, he does not. So, and it was at the warp. Yes, I think that was the warp prism. And this looks like it will get cleaned up pretty easily. And it looks like he's going to be going around using this side. And this base will be completely undefended. He's going to move in and try to take this out. And if he loses this base, he won't be in that bad a shape because he got this one up and running. But nobody wants to lose an expansion, I tell you that much right now. And the base is going to come back. And he has enough medevacs to just grab up the whole army. And that Nexus will go down. And will he grab this army and all these medevacs? No, he will not. He is going to stand and fight. He's going to be like, you know what? I'm just going to fight. And never mind, I'm going to run. I'm going to run like a madman. I'm going to run. And he's going to just drop him over here. But the Stalkers are ready and willing to die. He's willing to die for his hood. And all this should be cleaned up. Now, this is what's going on. It's going to be rebuilding this Nexus right here. This is what's going on. KawaiiRice. Oh, and here's another drop. So, Cruncher flipping the script and doing a lot of drops. Let's see how many workers he killed. 38 workers. No, 27. I'm sorry. Cruncher killed 27. And KawaiiRice killed 30. 34 or whatever it was. So, also, Produce ground level, armor level 3 coming for Cruncher. And it looks like KawaiiRice is going to be getting a macro command center to saturate this. Now, this is what's going on. I think KawaiiRice thinks he's ahead because he thinks he knocked out Cruncher's third base, but he does not know about this one. So I think KawaiiRice thinks he's ahead more than he actually is. Extended thermal lance on the way, so it looks like he is going to be transitioning into those Colossi, which I think is a really good idea. And he's going to be double expanding, which I think is another good idea because KawaiiRice has been in his base most of the time because of those drops, because of those warp-ins. And we look like there is going to be a major engagement right here, but he is not moving. He stemmed and did not move. And we will see if he is going to be able to hold this off. There are a lot of medevacs, but that Immortal is doing so much damage. Oh my gosh, and he does somehow come out on top. And does force another scan. So implementing those Dark Templar into your army composition does force the Terran player to use a lot of unnecessary, well, not unnecessary, but unwanted scans. I mean, that's a mule. That's 300 minerals for 2 minutes, you know. So I really think it starts to hurt the economy of the Terran in the long term. Right now they're about even in workers. And right now it looks like KawaiiRice is going to be moving out, going to be stutter stepping back, trying to kill these zealots. And here comes another Dark Templar coming in here. He's going to be cleaned up really quickly. And still he does not know about this fourth base right here. And we see that he is going to be backing up, and killing a lot of these. But putting those Dark Templar in there is going to force him to say, oh crap, I'm still being attacked even though there's nothing there. But he could use these EMPs instead of using the scan. All these workers are going to be killed. Oh my gosh. KawaiiRice is doing so much damage. But he had nowhere else to go. And these Colossus are going to be stuck in the middle of nowhere. He's just using them to attack and be microing back and forth. But with Marine Marauders with stem, not a very good idea. 2 Colossus on the way. And we see he does have his 4th base. So, not only does he think he's ahead, now he really is. Because he's locked down the 3rd and 4th expansion. And this one's not even saturated yet. And if we look at the workers killed, 64 workers. Oh my gosh. OMG. OMG. Oh my god. Ugh, KawaiiRice, you are a beast. That is 3,200 minerals worth of workers. Good god. I think a good transition right here for Cruncher. Do a lot of those pylon warp prism drops. That's definitely what we need to do. Split up this army and have this army constantly coming back and defending its base. I think that would be the best transition that Cruncher can do right now. Excuse me. As far as KawaiiRice, he's on his game. Looks like he's dropping right here, right now. Going to be doing much damage as possible. Just on it with those scans. He doesn't let that Dark Templar do that much damage at all. And he's going to be bringing back the workers, maybe prematurely. He could have went for those workers, but he left that one little poor Marine right there. And just, the Marine got murdered. He's just a splat on the ground. And it looks like he's doing a double-pronged attack. And those workers are going to get out of there. But he is going to shut down the 3rd base. And gonna just get in the medevacs and go away. Excellent. Doesn't even allow the army to respond. It looks like he's gonna drop right here and shut down this base. So it looks like KawaiiRice is gonna be shutting down bases. That's just how he rolls. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna do a preemptive scan, you know, just to make sure there's no Dark Templar there. He's gonna be killing a lot of workers right here. I don't know why Cruncher is keeping those workers there. I think he brought those workers back prematurely. At the same time, he's gonna be dropping right here. Just way too many drops, and this is exactly what Terrans need to be doing against any matchup. Doing a lot of drops all the time, multiple drops, but you gotta have the APM and the multitasking required to do it. But when you master it, I'm telling you, you do tons of damage. And right now, all Cruncher has is these Colossi, and it looks like he'll be able to clean that up. And that ghost just made the nastiest sound on Earth. And we see another command center, so it looks like KawaiiRice is going to be expanding again. And this Marauder is still alive with 6 kills, 7 kills, and he's going to get him out there. He's going to take him home and give him a hero's welcome. 5 Colossus walking across the map. Let's see what it does. And it looks like Cruncher's like, you know what? I'm tired of this. I'm moving in. It's time to get to work. 99 workers killed. KawaiiRice has killed 99 workers of Cruncher. And Cruncher tried to do the drop play, but I don't think he did it enough. When he did it, it did a lot of damage. And I don't think he did it enough. And I think this might be the last engagement. EMP is going off. A lot of Colossus doing a lot of damage, but they are going to move in, and Cruncher is going to GG. Oh my gosh. I think Cruncher did a really good job trying to do the drops and the warp prism play. He had the upgrade advantage. I mean, right now we see that weapons level 2 was coming for KawaiiRice. It was just starting. And Cruncher was 3-3. So I think what happened is he didn't do enough harassment, because when he did that harassment, it worked very well. And I think he should have done more. But Cruncher just came out, did multiple drops, split up the army, locking down expansions. He just was on it. I mean, Cruncher did a really good job keeping these pylons all over the place to watch for drops. Pylon here, pylon here, pylon here. He used Dark Templars to block potential expansions. But the thing is, KawaiiRice didn't go for drops, like long drops from here to here. He just walked in, attacked, and then dropped somewhere else. And also, Cruncher prematurely sending his workers back into mine while the attack was still going. I think that hurt him in the long run, because he lost a lot of workers in those engagements. Because even though KawaiiRice's whole army was killed, Cruncher lost almost all of his workers, so it didn't even matter. So, excellent game, real epic. We saw a lot of stuff. We saw Warp Prism play. We saw Colossi. We saw Dark Templar drops. We saw multiple drops. This was a really good game, and it looks like KawaiiRice takes it 2-0. Fnatic over Team Complexity. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this game and this series. Stay tuned. I will be casting more of the Evil Geniuses Master Cup League. So, stay tuned. I hope you guys liked it, and I'm out.